Thanks again for tuning into my channel. Today I will be opening up a rather big box that I had shipped all the way from Japan, and it was shipped to me on slow, very slow sort of land route postage. So basically it literally took months, maybe 3 months, 4 months. I almost forgot that it was coming actually, but I did. I went on holiday, came back, and the box was on the porch outside the house. So that wasn't too good, was it? But anyway, it's arrived, and I'm going to start the video by opening up a smaller box just to show you why. I'm hoping to get some luck here. Please stay and see how this progresses. This is a small box. This should give you an idea what I'm dealing with. This is a step down transformer. Now I have got another one of these, but you can't have too many, can you? So this is my second one now. This will be useful regardless of whether or not what I open up next works or not, and that's because I've got a hi-fi system as well from Japan, which I've got actually boxed up. This is the first time I've actually shipped from Japan such a big item. So you can see it's in an absolutely massive box. And I didn't realise at the time that I could have added extra protective packaging as an option, which I didn't do at the time. Now, it does look like it's arrived fairly well. This has obviously travelled across the seas, and it's been in various temperatures as well. So I'm just hoping that there is going to be some life to it. Now, there are some rumours that I'm reading in the UK that they very well may make it harder or more costly, I should say, to import stuff. So they're talking about having a blanket kind of tax on imports that are over £40, worldwide kind of imports into the UK. So that would probably make me less likely to be buying stuff like this. But it does seem to be very well packaged, and it looks good. It's got a cable. That saves me looking around for one. Just take your time over unwrapping anything like this, because you don't want to accidentally scratch anything. Someone's gone to the trouble of wrapping it really well. Well, it's even got the little optical kind of plug on there. See that there? So this is a Laserdisc player. It's a K88, and it's only kind of the Japanese version, although I think there was a variant in America. That's nice, the seller has left that. So my first test is the shake test. I'm doing this just to see if there's anything loose inside. It doesn't appear to be. Before I power on, I'm just going to show you what I've got. So this is a very late Laserdisc player. You can tell that because it's got support for DVD. And luckily it's region 2. So if that side of it does work, then that's just a little bonus. Although I've obviously not bought it for DVD. I have bought it purely for Laserdisc. Now it's obviously covered in Japanese markings, and I am missing a remote for it, so there's no remote with this unit, but I'm hoping that the one I've got for my other one will work. We shall see. So it's got support for CD, DVD, Laserdisc, and a load of other stuff. PAL and NTSC, and it will play the other side without you having to take the Laserdisc out first and turn it. So this will basically play the other side for you as well. So it looks quite full featured. Oh, I like the number of buttons though. Lots of direct play kind of thing going on here. They were very much into their karaoke, weren't they? So this will play karaoke CDs and probably Laserdiscs. And there's some outputs here, or inputs here. Maybe to do with the microphones and things. That probably is, yeah. Okay. And it says it's got a 20-bit DAC as well. It's quite a nice finish to it. It looks reasonably clean. I'm going to spin it around now. Alright, we're going to have to guess what some of this is here. No idea what the off and on is on here. There seems to be a fair bit of stereo output going on, and there seems to be 2 outputs for video, which I guess as a karaoke machine that does make sense. You'd have one going to like a monitor and one going to what the punters can see. So that's probably that. Up here we've got some optical output going on. Also a built-in AC3 decoder, which is a bonus. And that looks to be some sort of remote, or maybe, yeah, to connect to some other equipment. So here it's just saying 100 volts, 43 watts, made in Japan. First things first, let's put the power in. And it's gone to standby, which is good. Does it mean it's loaded? No disc. Okay, so let's just open that up. They're right, no disc. So I'm pleased that actually opens. Probably worth me checking the belts on this actually. But it's still saying no disc, which is good. Alright, we now need a CD and DVD. Alright, let's try a CD then. Ooh, play. Excellent. At least I've got a working CD player. Let's try one of these direct kind of moves. I think some of these buttons need a bit of pressing. Probably not been used for a while, has it? There's no track 10 maybe. Oh no. Oh, it's 10 plus whatever the track is, so press it again. There you go. Track 10. Okay. Let's take that out then a minute. Now I don't have this hooked up just yet to a monitor or TV. I just wanted to go through the basics first, so that's what I'm doing. This will be a different laser now, won't it? Because it's DVD. Okay, it seems to be playing DVD as well. It's going to stop. Do I stop it from a different thing? It's obviously loading up the menu system, isn't it? Alright, time for a Laserdisc. Now I'm kind of excited at this point because it seems to recognise CD and DVD, which in turn means it should recognise a Laserdisc. It's obviously doing quite a lot in there. It's moving heads around out of the way, obviously between the different formats that you're kind of loading in. So let's now try this. This is a classic film, the thing, and it reckons it's got a Laserdisc loaded. Okay, let's press play. It's playing, but the display, is that right? Is that quick play? One of these? Auxiliary, okay. Now I don't know what half these buttons mean, do I? So it does sound like it's playing, but it's not updating the display. Maybe that's not a thing it does. I don't know anything about this model. Right, let's press A to B. So this will, in theory, start playing the other side of the disc. Not working as I thought. Maybe it's kind of playing it as if it's a karaoke disc. I did read somewhere that you might have to press some different buttons to get this to respond in a particular way. But anyway, let's get this hooked up so I can see what's happening on the screen. There's definitely some buttons I need to press first. That's bass or treble, so it's not that. It's doing something funky. What if there's an English menu? Now I think I know what the problem might be. Let's just have a look at the disc. So this is a PAL disc. I bet this only plays NTSC discs. I was led to believe you could play both. but you probably can't. When I say led to believe, I probably made a misassumption there. So maybe this is only going to work on all my NTSC discs. There's definitely a PAL. And this is an American disc. Yeah, just as I thought. So I made an assumption that this could play both because it looked like it was pretty multi-format. But unfortunately it only plays NTSC, which makes sense because of the market that it was in. Move it ahead a bit. So a bit of a drawback, not a bad find nevertheless. So I think the base machine was around 40 quid I think, but you obviously have to pay a bit more. It might have been less than £40. I'll put it into the video. Now hopefully some of these components in here might be reusable in my other machine, which is the multi-format 925, British kind of or European model. But this is a good score nevertheless. So I've got myself a backup machine with a load of parts, and it's now flipped the side, so it seems to be working. As let's see what it does with DVD actually. Let's stop it. So this machine is very close to a DVL-V888. So when you power it on, it goes straight into this silly karaoke mode. You have to press this one once, and then you're ready to go. I've got to swat up on my Japanese somewhat. Alright, let's see what it's like for DVD. I think you can make the multi-region if they're not already. Gosh, look at the size of that tray compared to the DVD. You can see why Laserdisc didn't really last too long. You can hear the whole mechanism kind of switching away, can't you? Let's say DVD on there. So it does play DVD. What you can do is you can use a Harmony remote. But luckily you can start it from the machine. Murder in Coweta County. Never seen it, so there's one for me to watch. Audio CD next. making all manner of noises. It's playing, but I've got the sound turned down. So a reasonable result, one that I can definitely use to play my other discs on, the NTSC, so kind of share some of the load actually. Having this one is probably quite good in that I won't wear my decent one, my 925, out too quickly. Is take this apart and just have a little look inside and just see how clean it is. After some googling, it does appear that this does play PAL and NTSC DVDs. So as you witnessed, I put a regular DVD in and it played. Unfortunately, it doesn't play PAL Laserdisc, only NTSC. All I can see are lots of opportunities for things to go wrong. My word. I think I was taking a chance shipping this. And there's the back mechanism there, where it does its magic, turning the head over. Wow. Shall we see what it does? And turn it on. Let's just do DVD. Looks to have a sensor, if you can see, by the head. There's like a sensor to detect if a disc is loaded. No disc. Okay, so let's just see what it does with a laser disc again. Right, I've loaded a disc. Let's turn it on. It's going into that annoying karaoke mode, so you just need to press this button to take it out, and then just watch the mechanics. It's like, wow, marvellous really. You watch. Some speed. So it's playing from the inside out. I'm now going to show you what happens when you play this side of the disc. It's playing underneath at the moment. It's a pretty quick changeover, isn't it? So where are the bouts on this machine? That is the question. I've stopped it. When you stop it, it goes back to side A again. Let's eject. You can see a bit more with the tray out. So power supply board. That's the primary side, secondary side at the front. there's lots of grease still. Doesn't look congealed, it looks like it's in good condition on there. Maybe this hasn't been overly used. That would be a nice bonus, wouldn't it? It's got a slight smell to it, probably where it hasn't been powered on for quite some time. There's no visible bouts. I don't know if it's a direct drive going on, or if there are bouts that are kind of hiding lower down that I can't see. So I think I'm gonna call it a day on this video and get this into operation in one of my rooms upstairs and just get used to some of these buttons as well. I need to download the V888 manual because that seems to be the same machine but for the American market. So quite useful having that laser working, isn't it? Any owners of the DVL V888 machine in the States, please can you let me know if there's any kind of precautionary actions I can take on this to keep it kind of going. So obviously it seems to be in great working condition at the moment, and the more that I have been opening the tray and using it, the kind of smoother it seems to be. So it's probably at a stage where I don't want to do anything with it at the moment. But is there anything I should perhaps be aware of with this particular model? Could it be some of these plastics are weaker and could snap off or need a bit of attention? Maybe there's things I can strengthen, or maybe there are some bouts I can get to on this quite easily as well. But anyway, for now I think I'm definitely going to leave it as it is because it seems to be behaving itself and playing as it should. So don't tell the wife. 90 quid for a NTSC Laserdisc player with both side play, some karaoke features, some extra features including DVD playback as well, which is good. Not a bad price, I guess, probably compared to how much it probably retailed for originally. But anyway, that's what I shelled out.